Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. Virginia Country Boy here again with a quick video. That's probably long overdue. I'm getting ready to start doing some of my first plantings of seeds here for this coming spring and summer for my spring garden or summer garden. And apologize for getting this out so late. I'm still nursing a really tender back from that fall I took a while back, but anyway, this is just a few things that I'm starting out with. You guys take it easy on me. I'm a rookie at this, so if you see anything that I'm doing wrong, please let me know because I'm eager to learn. The first thing I purchased here was a little seed starter kit in my local dollar store. Yeah, $4, inflation, what can I say? And this one has 36 cells in it. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put in there entirely yet, but this is some of the seeds that I want to start out with. Now, you know me, I love tomatoes. I grew some of the little smaller cherry tomatoes that I featured on one of my videos that were delicious. These are beefsteak tomatoes. I'm not exactly sure how many to plant because I don't know what kind of yield to expect from each plant. So I'm going to probably do maybe half a dozen or so of each of these. Eggplant's the same thing. I love eggplant. This is it's called the Black Beauty. Probably plant about half a dozen of those. Broccoli, I love broccoli for stir frying and steaming. Not sure what to do with this. I'm going to probably go with a half a dozen of each just to start out with and learn from that experience. Lima beans, I can eat these all day long, 24/7. So I'm going to include some of those. This here is a spinach mustard tender green. I've never heard of this. I guess it's a hybrid or something like that. So I do love spinach and I do love mustard. So we'll see what they look like crossed together. This is some iceberg lettuce. I'm not a big fan of iceberg lettuce, but they didn't have any of the black seed Simpson or whatever they call it. As soon as I'm able to get back on my feet again, I'll search for some of that or maybe go online. Onions, I do have some onions already growing there in my window garden, container garden, that I repropagated from the root bulbs after I bought some at the store. They're coming along, but they're rather small, so I'm going to try some from seed. Carrots, my first time doing carrots. I'm really not sure how to plant these. I don't think I'm going to plant them in the little seed starter kit. I think I'm going to try another container and plant those a deeper container. Here's some more of my Italian, I don't know if I get that focused or not. It's an Italian mixture. It's a salad green. That was absolutely delicious. I've got some fresh dill that I'm going to plant here for my herb garden. I've got some nasturtiums. Donna on the Rainbow Gardens used to talk about these all the time. They're an edible type flower, and they're also good for garnishing foods with. So Donna, I'm going to give those a try. And here's a few of my cherry tomatoes that are left over that I'm also going to plant. All of these probably because I did love those tomatoes. Here's something new that I'm not familiar with. Maybe someone else can help me with these. I found these in my local grocery store too. I figured they're $1.50 each or $1 each, whatever. They're worth giving a try. Here's another beefsteak tomato. This is called a peel and grow. And here is also a California. What is this thing called? Let me get focused here. Sorry, my hands are shaking here. This is a California Wonder Pepper. See if I can lay that down and maybe I can get a better shot of it. Can you guys see that? I don't know why my phone is still not focusing in on that. Peel and Grow California Wonder Pepper. And I've also got, same thing, cilantro. And anybody's ever used these before, let me know. But I'm gonna give them a whirl, see what happens. I've got some potting mix back here in the back for some of my other stuff. Now, don't beat me up on this, guys, because I'm new. I just recently saw a video somewhere or another about some of the Scott's products being GMO type stuff. And I'm learning or trying to learn to become more of an organic gardener. If this stuff is GMO or if there's any issues with this that anyone knows about, please let me know. I've got 2 bags of it. I'll use what I've got, and then I'll go to something else if someone else can recommend something else that's within that price range. I think it was only like $3 or $4 a bag, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get to planting, and I'll be right back. Good morning, YouTube. Virginia Country Boy here again. This is a quick update on the first video that I made when I first started planting my seedlings here. This is probably about a little over a week since I first planted these. I've got a date on them here somewhere, but I don't see where I wrote that down at the moment. But anyway, let me show you what I've got here real quick. Here on the front, where you see a little chopstick here, these are some of my Rutgers tomatoes. Beefsteak back here in the back behind them. Okay, here in the front are some of my dark green zucchini. There where the chopstick is. That one right there, I'm not sure if that one's going to make it or not. I think I overwatered because I started watering from the bottom. But we'll see what happens. There's another one coming up here. Now, here's some successful ones that were planted at the same time. Let me see if I can see the date on these here. Give me just a minute. Let me turn that one just a little bit. Not sure if you guys can make that out or not. There's a lot of glare there. I apologize that. Almost shooting into the sun. But these were transplanted to these little cups here on the 11th of March. And again, those are zucchinis, dark green zucchinis. And they look like they almost need to be transplanted again into something larger. So hopefully we'll be doing that again soon. Okay. These here in the front are more Rutgers tomatoes that were transplanted into cups. And this one back here in the back is probably a, where did it go? A beefsteak tomato. Okay. So again, I've transplanted some from out of the little cells here into the little styrofoam cups. They're getting good sun, they're getting good water. I'm going to start putting them outside, let them start hardening off here a little bit, and see what happens. In this little container right here, these are actually the root ends, I guess, of some baby bok choy. I love bok choy. I love putting it in ramen noodles and just eating it in all kinds of salads and whatnot. And I'm trying to, I guess the term is propagate them. As you can see, I'm starting to get some growth here. You can see my chopstick spreading out the top here. And once they start developing roots, then I'll transplant those and put them into some good potting soil. These two right here are experiments. These are little toilet paper rolls that I cut in half, put potting mix in, and these are actually grape seeds. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we're going to try it. They're either Scuppernong or what's that other one? There are grapes that are local to the North Carolina region. But my dad loves them, and I got him to save me some seeds, and we're going to try that. Here's a couple of more pieces of baby bok choy that I just put in, and we're going to see what happens with that. Okay. Moving along, let's see here. This container here has my lemongrass in it. This one here, you can see my hand at. That one I don't think is going to make it. Not sure what happened to it there, but I'll probably pull that one out before too long. This one here is still showing growth. Not sure if you can see that. So we're going to leave that one in. Back here in the back in my self-watering container garden here, this plant right here is a starter plant. That is also bok choy. I bought those at Walmart. I'll show you a few more of those here in a bit. This little thing back here, I tried to create a little mini greenhouse there, I guess. That is actually a California Wonder pepper. Not sure if you can see the little thing here. Those were those little cups I showed you. They were experimental, but they're actually starting to sprout now. This over here, oops, sorry about the camera work there, guys. This back here is the, let's see here, that's the beefsteak tomatoes. And I'm going to probably be transplanting those here before too long. The little container back there was a little water container. I cut the top off. I'm trying to root some tarragon and some rosemary and some mint, as well as there's another piece of lemongrass back there. So, okay, give me just a second here. This little container right here is another mini greenhouse. That's got some more jalapeno peppers in it. They're doing real well. The plant over top of it there is the last of my cherry tomatoes, the ones I made the salad with. I need to trim some of the dead foliage off of there. I've only got a handful of tomatoes out of there. I'm going to pretty much be pulling those here real soon and replanting something else. Moving right along. Here's another container full of bok choy. These were starts that I got at Walmart. There's 2, 4, 6 in the container that you see there. There's an additional one here. And I've got another one planted over there in my self-watering garden there somewhere. Moving right along. This right here, I'm not sure how this is going to work out here in the back where my hand is. Those are actually carrots. I planted them all. I forgot how many I put in there. It was I don't know, maybe 50, 60 seeds in there. I've only got 6 or so that have come up so far. A lot of people that I've seen online don't have a lot of success with carrots, but we're going to see what happens. Those are the short carrots, or the half carrots too. That's why they're in such a shallow dish. This container right here is cilantro. Seems to be coming along pretty good. Let me come out a little bit here. I've still got onions that were propagated. I just cut off the bulbs or the root ends. This is a piece of rosemary back here in the back that's doing real well. I'm going to probably transplant that here before too long. I've got a couple more jalapeno peppers coming on back here in the back. They were starting to yellow off and die off. There's still a yellow leaf back there, but I added a little bit of Epsom salt to it and seemed to help it a little bit. Here's a piece of tarragon here that store-bought organic tarragon. I just broke off a piece and stuck it down in there. It looks like it's starting to take root. This one back here, however, looks like it's not going to make it. And then last but not least, this right here is a radish. I can't see my tag, it's on the back, but those are looking nice and healthy. I think in an earlier video I mentioned those, and I think those are going to do real well. So that's a quick peek at, or an update of my little container gardens, my little window container gardens there. And that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Pardon the mess. Thanks for watching, and God bless.